Today we are going to be teaching you on how to graph rational functions.
We will start by finding the x-intercept, which you find by solving for the denominator. To solve for the denominator, you would set it equal to 0. So our equation would be 0 equals 6x plus 12. First you'd subtract out, and then you'd solve. By subtracting out the 12, and you'd get 6x equals negative 12. Then you would divide both sides by 6. And get x equals negative 2. And so our x-intercept would be x equals negative 2. The next thing that we would solve for is the horizontal asymptote. And the horizontal asymptote we would find by using these rules. And our rules are, when m is less than x, the horizontal asymptote is 0. When m is equal to n, the horizontal asymptote is y equals a over b. When m is greater than n, there is no horizontal asymptote. What we would do is we would find out this by looking at what m and n is. M is the exponent on the numerator, so this being 1. N would be the exponent on the denominator, which again would be 1. So, looking back at our rules, since m and m are the same, we would use the horizontal asymptote would be found by dividing a by b, which would be 6 divided by 3, which would give us 2. So, our horizontal asymptote equals 2. Next, we would find our vertical asymptote. Our vertical asymptote is found by solving for the denominator. And we would set it equal to 0 and have 0 equals 3x minus 6. And we would solve. So add 6 to both sides and get 3x equals 6. You then divide both sides by 3, and x would be equal to 2. Finally, using what we have, we would make our graph, or table. So, we would, to get the table, what we would do is we would plug in each x value and solve. For example, when solving for negative 3, we would have y equals 6 parentheses negative 3 plus 12 over 3 parentheses negative 3 minus 6, and we would solve. So 6 times negative 3 is 18, plus 12 is 30. And then on the bottom, we'd have 3 times negative 3 is negative 9, minus 6 is negative 15. And that would give us an answer of 2, or negative 2. So, what we would then do is take that, and we would plot it on our graph. And so, we would put a point at negative 2, which is there, and then we would look back at our table, and look at our next point, which is negative 1, and we would go to negative 1, and negative 2 over 3, and put a point there. Yep. And then we would go to negative 1 and negative 2 over 3. And then we would continue on plotting our x-intercept, which is -2, add 0, -2, our 1, which is -6, and that would give us our graph, which, looking at what we have, will look something like that.